Aries. Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. I'm Crystal and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this reading is for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Aries placement. Keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? So it may or may not resonate with every single Aries out there. Aries, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you're returning, thank you so much. Also, Aries, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Also, cuss. May cuss a lot, may cuss a little, may not cuss at all. It all depends on how I feel. Aries. Aries, when I was getting into your reading, the message that I heard for you was they didn't know you was a non-stick pan. I said, a non-stick pan? What? And I said, oh, and then I heard, you know how with non-stick pans, those are the pans like you want to cook cheese in, that you want to cook like things that you have to saute in because it's not going to stick. And you can, set that pan aflame. That's like you get those meals where they set them on fire or whatever. And you're not going to destroy the pan. I said, oh, so Aries, you resilient, I see. Somebody always trying to, I hate to tell you this, but whoever I'm talking to is always going to be somebody trying to take you down. But they won't. Okay, because you're a non-stick pan. So that was for you, Aries. So let's go ahead and get into your week ahead and see what's going on with you. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Aries placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. Please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. For whatever Aries I'm about to pick up on for this particular message, and I think you know who you are, get a second page. Get a backup page. Yeah, because they're coming for this one again. Get a backup page, okay? I don't know if that's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. Get a second page. Make your enemies tired, okay? Get another one. Oh, you want to come after this? I got another one. You want to come after this? I got another one. Let me show you how I can always go up. You keep trying somebody keeps trying to tear down your empire, and every time they do it, it doubles. Then it's going to triple. Then it's going to quadruple. Make them tired. I don't know whoever that's for, but there you go. That's what you needed to know. Yes. But get a backup. You need to get a backup page or something. Or a backup supply, backup stuff. Something about backup. Have a backup. And change the alias or change the name. It's like you got to make it unsuspecting, because whoever this enemy is, this person is not that bright. This is the obvious enemy, So you need to get a backup. You need to be inconspicuous but conspicuous. You see what I'm saying? You follow me for whoever that's for. Overall energy for Aries. Yeah, I hate to say it. What's so funny? You got patience in the reverse. Yeah. And this is going to be such a contradiction. This message, I feel, to the energy that we're experiencing. My light just went down. To the energy that we're experiencing the current planetary alignment, because we're in the Taurus North Node. We're also in a Mercury retrograde, which has now moved. It was in a Mercury retrograde in the sign of Gemini and has now moved to under the sun sign of Gemini. But I want to say that Mars is currently in Venus, which is your energy, which is the Taurus energy, because it's Venusian energy. So what makes this overall energy for the week so funny to me is that this is letting me know that the intuitive messages that I got for you about you being resilient, about you being a fighter, holds true to form, because it says patience in the reverse. So let's just see how they want you to move. And is it, I'm not picking up on you being like that hustler type of energy. I'm picking up on you just being you being in the energy of not giving up, of persevering. There's a difference between being a hustler and being somebody who can persevere and somebody who's resilient. And I think that's where people get confused when I say, okay, no, this is not the time to be a hustler. It's the time you need to keep moving. You need to persevere. You need to be resilient. You need to be ambitious. But a hustle, that's a whole nother mindset. When people, you got to understand, when you're in that hustler mentality, you're trying to get. A lot of times that hustle, how do you obtain it, but can you hold on to it? But when you're resilient, when you're ambitious, when you persevere, that's when the wealth comes, not just the riches. Okay, you got to incorporate all of that. You can, oh, I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler. Yeah, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And just as fast as you get it, it will go. But if you don't have that foundation of gratitude, of humbleness, of persevering, of being a fighter, you being a hustler don't mean shit. If we want to be real, because everybody that hustle mentality, oh, we all see them people out there hustling, and next thing you know, they all lose it because they didn't say thank you. Okay, a fighter. What does a fighter do? The greatest fighters of all time, they trained for this. They was built for this. They didn't just hop in the ring overnight and said, I want to be a fighter. No, they ran miles. They punched, I don't know how many bags, how many sit-ups, how many push-ups did they do. They was built for this. They trained for this. They didn't just get up one day and decided, oh, I want to do a t-shirt business and I want to make X amount of dollars. No, they studied their crafts. That's the difference. And that's what I mean by, you always talk about hustle, No, I'm talking about the hustlers that's just doing it just for a quick dollar. That's the difference. You want to be a hustler, you want to be ambitious. You want to persevere, you want to be resilient. I don't want to be no hustler. I want to be a fighter. You understand? That's what I'm talking about, that damn hustle mentality. It goes deeper than words. North Node, I'm telling you, somebody listen. You done got the green light. Your steps have been ordered. Lunar eclipse, you know it. And you gonna make, I hate to say it, this is, you finna make, you got an enemy hidden in plain sight. Make they ass sweat. Aries. Do you hear me? Let them know you got the army of the body of God on you. So I'm gonna make you work for this. You gonna have to hurt. You really gonna have to really keep punching. You might break your hand before you break my rib. Okay. They whole foot gonna crumble before they can even kick you. You understand? Make their ass sweat. You wanna take me down so bad? I'm in my power. You in your power, Aries. You a non-stick pan, like I said. It's somebody real close to you too. It's you gotta it's either this is your mother or you got a frenemy. Somebody you stopped talking to, you could have possibly blocked. Go back to the last time we were in a Mercury retrograde, not this year, but last year. I want to say that was around from September to November time. Somebody you stopped talking to around then. You could have asked this person for either you asked this person for a place to stay or you asked them something in regards to real estate or rental. Okay, and also with this message, be mindful, Aries, if you're looking for a new place to stay or something like that, it's a house. Somebody's fighting over a house in regards to their mom, or what is this? You are a mom. You're looking for a new place to live. Go back to the last Mercury retrograde. It's the place you were looking at before the place you moved into. You will be accepted now. If it's something about that, you'll be accepted now. You may want to go back. This could be just you. If it's like you trying to buy a house and you got denied for a loan or whatever, try it again after this retrograde ends, because you could have tried it the last retrograde. You did it in the middle of a retrograde. After this retrograde ends, try it again. You'll get accepted this time. Something about your energy has changed, because you got, the reason why I'm saying this and I'm so hyped is because in my deck, for this deck, my deck that I use, you have this North Node, which is my strongest card in the deck, which is someone, this is my Emperor card. If you know what the regular tarot deck means, in the Emperor card, that's the strongest card in the deck. That's someone who's fully in their power and their purpose in their walk of life. They got the orders by God and let God order them steps, and they follow the motherfuckers. That's what this card means, okay? So whoever I'm talking to, you where you supposed to be. You don't need to look back. You only need to look forward. The only reason why you need to look back is that because you need to try something again, especially in regards to a house or real estate. It's like you could have tried something at a point in time and it could have failed because it wasn't the right time. It's the right time now for whatever it is that you want to do, that you wanted to do before. It wasn't time for that now. It is the right time now. And you got go. You got patience in the reverse, boo. And that's just what it is. It's time for you to go. Aries, that's been your reading for the week. I don't have anything else to say. And like I said, if they try to tear down what you built, build it again and again and again. Because every time, I don't know if you noticed, but I noticed, whoever this is for, because this is what you were meant to do. Somebody was meant to do this. Some people are meant to be the ones who stand out, this emperor energy. You're just meant to be that. There's someone, I seen it and it was so funny. I went on Facebook just to do something. I don't know what I meant to do. I want to go look for my niece because she had a registry for a graduation. Boom, the person's right there. I said, ain't this, look at this, look at this. And I remember, tore the whole shit down. This motherfucker built that shit back up and it's triple. And it may happen again. I'm knocking on wood because I pray that it doesn't. It will quadruple. So I don't know who you are, Aries. Whoever I'm talking to. I'm not saying to keep letting these motherfuckers play with you. But what I'm saying is, every time somebody try to knock you down, you come back better and stronger and better. Just this time you're going to be more wiser. Because you're going to need to get your foundation together. And I keep, with that number 2 here, you need a backup. I don't feel like this is the backup plan because your plan is ordered. This is what you're supposed to be doing, whoever I'm talking to. You got the North Node. This is what you're supposed to be doing. Get a backup, like a backup page. I don't feel like you need a plan B. And I rarely say that because I got the number 2 in the reverse. I am a stickler for, for personal opinion wise, for me. And I hope everybody understand that when I talk about like wealth and longevity, I'm talking about, but for me, but for you, you don't, whoever I'm talking to, and I'm not trying to give you false hope and I'm not trying to hype you up. This is some real shit because you got the North Node card, that's the overall energy. And you got the number 2 in the reverse. You don't need a backup plan. It's always going to work out for you if you are in your right energy, if you are in the right field of what you're supposed to be doing. You will always have a hater. You will always have somebody trying to come up against you. All you need to do is stay protected. Keep being humble. Keep being persistent. Keep being ambitious. Keep being resilient. Keep being a fighter. You don't need no backup plan, boo. This meant for you. Whoever I'm talking to. You the emperor. And Aries, that's your energy. And I'm so like, I feel like I'm being a hype man right now, but I cannot help it because it's the energy's here. This is somebody who meant to be somebody just crazy. This give me like Diddy energy, bro. Like for real. Damn. And everybody's not meant to be in this lane. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's not meant to be in the forefront. I don't want to use this word, everybody, but I'm going to have to use it. Everybody's not meant to be a celebrity. Unfortunately, somebody's carrying the essence of that. It may not be Will Smith or whatever, but you are meant to be in the forefront. Celebrity don't always got to mean you got to be in movies and commercials. Celebrity means that everybody know you and your pockets show it. You feel me? So, listen. Look, oh man, I got to go because I feel like I'm being a hype man right now, and I don't like to give false hope, but I can't help but to see this with the patience in the reverse, in the North Node of the overall energy, and then you got this haters in the back. Look, it came up, the lunar eclipse in Grand Cross. This is somebody who always going to try to, this is just somebody who hates you. They can't help it. You got to understand, in this lifetime, you got people who are meant to be the catalyst, people who are meant to be the antagonist, people who are meant to be the protagonist. Everyone is placed in this lifetime because somebody is not understanding. I don't understand why people don't like me. That is their job in this lifetime, is to be a hater. Your job in this lifetime is to succeed. Everybody has a role to play in this lifetime. Unfortunately, we don't pick which role we gonna play when we come up in here. We are just assigned to it. Whoever this crowd is, because Aquarius energy could be a mom or it could be a crowd of people. Aquarius talks about collectively groups. That's their job, baby. I don't know how else to explain it to you. And you in the North Node, you meant to persevere and keep going, ambitious, resilient, a fighter. You can't help that. And sometimes you can't change people's occupation. Just like a lady in the call center that's been working there for 20 years. You just came in there because you needed to get from here to there in a year, because it's like, okay, I'm gonna work here for a year and then next I'm moving on because I'm just trying to start my own business or whatever. That's that 20 person who's been working at a call center for 20 years. And that's where they ass gonna be. You got other shit to do, okay? And I'm not talking bad about anybody who's doing that, but everybody has a role that they are playing in this lifetime. And that's what it is. So please don't take it as such. Because you're, oh, I'm not. If you are that person that's in the place, if you've been somewhere in that call center for 20 years, and that's your role you had to play. And I'm not talking down on it. That's just what you were assigned in this lifetime, okay? But you had consistency. You got consistency. You got a consistent paycheck. You got a consistent life. That's your life. Other people are meant to do something else, and that's okay. If the world would be okay and let people be where they're at and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing, we would be smooth sailing. Yes, but then world peace would exist. Will it ever? Hell no. Why? Because then the world wouldn't rotate. Okay? All right. Aries, that's been your reading. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Okay? If you like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. Also, birth chart analysis as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, Aries.